YouTube.com/Tim Westwood TV. Yo, Tim Westwood TV, up in here with the Outlaws.
Outlaw.
Bam, about time, baby.
Yes.
The official Outlaws in UK.
You already know. Thanks for having us, bro.
Bam,
you know what I mean?
You coming through.
We didn't feel official till we came to Tim out here, man. You know what I mean? You feel me?
And riding the spirit of Tupac. Tupac is alive, baby.
Exactly. Absolutely. Machiavelli live on, Killer Gaddafi live on, man. You heard?
For real, man.
Yeah.
And what you might have noticed since you've been here, it is very much Tupac as opposed to Tupac.
Oh, Tupac, yeah.
Tupac.
It's all love,
It's all good, fam.
Right.
But when you say it right, people look at me crazy. Like I'm the fool.
No,
Tupac, what the fuck?
States too sometimes.
Yo.
It is Tupac.
Yeah.
Make sure you get it right. Practice.
Get it right. Come on,
Practice makes perfect.
Not Tupac. Not Tupac.
It's Tupac, baby.
It's important, fam.
Machiavelli for life.
Now,
Put your tools up.
in the UK, about to tear it down, riding with the spirit, baby. It's important, man. Yeah. Keeping the flame alive, man.
We got to carry the torch, man.
Exactly.
You know, we here, we the last soldiers riding with it. You know what I mean? So it's our duty to keep this going. You
Exactly,
know what I mean?
man.
Every place we go, every record we make, every hand we shake, you know, Pac spirit is with us everywhere we go. So
because
you know, that's what we do.
I mean, the younger generation to aside, but people who grew up in that generation, baby, like there was never an artist which resonated.
Absolutely.
Like to this day.
He was the ambassador for the people, man.
Exactly.
The hopeless, the strugglers, you know, and we try to carry that tradition.
Yeah,
you know
for real, man.
Yeah, that's what
and
we do.
still, like the man is still resonating in people locked up in the prison system. Right. Like #1 listened artist, still. Tupac, I'm covering my bases.
Machiavelli the Don.
The struggle's still real.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
the struggle he was talking about is still going on to this day. All that's relevant to this day. Every last thing he was saying.
So it's like the music we was making 20 years ago is more relevant even now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, the people hear it and they identify with it. You know, we talking directly to the soul of the people, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you make that kind of music, it's timeless, and you know that's what it is. So, you know, I wouldn't change it any other way, man. You know what I mean? The music we was making, you know, is
timeless,
still,
baby.
It's timeless, man. You know what I mean?
Like that. Here, I haven't done a party where I haven't played Him Up, Hail Mary. Those joints are like standard ringing off joints.
Hail Mary is the first song we perform when we come out on the concert. Every country, they don't even know English.
Yes,
but they know Hail Mary. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's love,
what
man.
that record means. Now, what was it like being around him during that period? I mean, the energy and the excitement and the drama was just like intense, like an intense friggin' moment in time.
I mean, it's some of the best times of my life, if you want to be honest about it. I'll never forget those days, those times. You know what I mean? And even to this day, you know, it's still something that we look back on and have fond memories and talk about amongst ourselves. And, you know, maybe you'll see a movie about it one day, man.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, for real. There needs to be a movie among many other things paying tribute, man.
Outlaw movie will be made. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, how crazy was it being around Pac in those times? Just mad. I mean, he was
real
like
crazy.
He was crazy. He was out there.
It was super crazy.
We can't even describe it. Even if we describe it, it's like times 10. It's so crazy,
so mad,
so energetic.
You had to be there.
But at the same time, most importantly, it was hella work getting done. So it was you know, everything that was going on, work was being done outside of that. So.
That's why he had the catalog, because he did not waste time in the studio.
Oh no, we'd be in the studio, nothing but smoke. Pretty women, all the homies, liquor all over the place, and Pac made 5 hit records tonight.
Without
you know what I mean?
He would go in there, lay the chorus, hit a freestyle, that record is done. Yeah. Leave the engineer to tidy that shit up, to put the chorus where it needs to be and the verse where it needs to be. Done.
That dude used to make 3, 4, 5 hit records every night.
And if we didn't have a verse ready when he said to be ready, then he was right back in there with his second verse.
Exactly. End of story.
Yeah, so a lot of songs you heard, we were supposed to be on them, but we might have been in the other room or
keep up, man.
You know,
keep up, man.
Yeah, we couldn't keep up with the OG,
went straight out of jail, straight to the recording studio.
He had a mission, man. He had something on his heart and on his mind that he had to get out. And you know, he was 25 when he passed. He was still a kid. I'm 37 right now. I just turned 37, you know, last month. And I think back at how young he was, man. It was like he had the world on his shoulders. You know what I mean? But he was a rider, man, and he made his mark on the world. They can never take that from him. You know what I'm saying?
Now, understand this, right? So, like, Park, like, the energy of Park, like, the message he said in his music, man, like, undeniable out there. Also, a lot of excitement around the man. Attracted energy, negative and positive, man. Right. Like, the bad times, how bad was the bad times?
The bad
Thugging
times.
it, baby.
Really went with the good times. You know what I mean? You can't have the good times without the bad times. And you know, we soldiers, man. We from the hood. So the bad times, honestly, we was used to.
We
it,
was
you know
enjoying.
what I mean?
We was enjoying the bad times.
Right.
The worst bad time is probably when the shit that happened in Vegas. But other than that, the bad times for the Outlaws was probably just as good as the good times. Right. And for him, probably was too.
You gotta think we was kids at the time, so you know, drama was like we was used to that. We was like, you know, we was with Pop, you know, rapping, but we was really around him on some soldier shit. So we was trying to handle shit that he didn't have to handle. You know what I mean? Like let us handle this. We the young warriors. You know what I mean? So you know that's what it was. We was riding with the big homie, man. Good or bad, you know, live or die. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. You feel me? And it's still like that to this day. You feel me?
Yeah. Did you feel the police didn't bother with the investigation like they could have?
Oh, absolutely. They didn't want to solve that.
They didn't want to solve that.
Absolutely not. They didn't. The police definitely
did not want to solve that.
Nah.
Even to the basics, man.
I believe they didn't want to solve it. Absolutely.
They were just happy for that to be out there as is.
It wasn't in their best interest to solve it. They ain't benefit nothing from that.
Yeah. And what people are saying, it was definitely a mess behind the scenes with them. Definitely a mess.
That whole time period, man, was, you know, terrible, real movie worthy, man.
Where
We've
were
seen
you
a lot
at
of
the
crazy
time?
shit.
Where were you at the time?
I was at the house. Like we had just came from New York the day before, and some of us went to New York. And when he came, some of us went to New York, and some stayed back. So I was the one that went, one of the ones that went to New York. So when we came back, a few of us stayed and a few went to Vegas. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what it was. But I got the call and went straight there a couple hours later, and you know.
But at the time, I think everyone had felt like Park was going to survive. I felt like at the time, everyone, because he had been shot before and survived. So we just thought that was another thing of Park getting shot. He'll be bouncing back. From a UK perspective,
he was a warrior. I mean, people back home, we felt like that too.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
On the radio, like it was alright. Then you know, it takes a wrong turn sometimes.
Shit, we was praying every day, every second that he survived. You know what I mean? But you know,
but there was thoughts that he was, man. There was thoughts like like everyone thought, oh, he's been shot again. Soldier's gonna rise up, man. Yeah. But when that happened, unfreaking believable, man.
Trust me, we was right there. We was right there, man. Believe me. Absolutely unbelievable.
Devastating.
But in the same breath of that, when you think about his life and what he accomplished and the impact he made on the world, it's like, man, you sad every day that he not here, but it's like you got to be happy, man. That dude shook the world, and that was his mission, to shake the world and be remembered for forever. So guess what? He did his damn job. Salute that dude. You know what I mean? With both hands. You feel me?
For real.
We lost another member the same year. Gaddafi had passed. You know what I mean? Pac died on September 13th. Gaddafi died on November 10th. That whole 96 was like it was unbelievable for us. You know what I mean? But we still here, man. We still here carrying the torch for our fallen soldiers and all the soldiers who represent for this outlaw shit worldwide, baby. We out in London, man, fucking with Tim Westwood, baby. I mean, what you want? What you want from us, baby?
Yeah. It felt like hip hop was about to be fucking over at that stage. It felt like hip hop was about to be over. It felt like this
I think that's why dudes like Nas put out hip hop is dead. It felt like the best was gone.
Was done.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you still feel that effect to this day from the music you hear every day. It's like that void of authenticity. You know what I mean? It's just not here no more.
And to lose two of the greatest of all time, you just feel like
people started wanting the powers that be was like, they probably ain't even want to deal with rappers of that genre no more. Like so-called gangster rappers. After that kind of shit died, the shit took a totally different twist. Like they started, bringing in other people aboard versus like so-called gangster people or people that tell the truth in their stories and shit. So it just became a game after that.
Yeah, people just wanted to party. You know what I mean? Everybody wanted to move away from a negative vibe and a negative energy that had came in to the game after both of them passed. Man, it was a war. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, two of the greatest passed on, you know what I mean? But one thing that's beautiful is they got they people that's still riding and moving for them, and we here moving and riding for our people, and it's all positive at the end of the day, man. It's all about hip-hop. So, you know, you learn from your mistakes and you move on.
Now, you made peace with Little C's.
Absolutely.
Buried the hatchet.
Buried the hatchet.
Shout out to K Slate.
And that's in honor of Pac and Big. You know, they deserve that. You know what I mean?
And it was really about also the fans and the people that follow both camps that kind of wanted to keep the thing going on, and keep the the argument, who's the best, who's the greatest.
Like
that's something that's going to be argued forever at the end of the day. But so long as it remains, a healthy competition in theory, and it don't translate into the streets and nothing further. And as leaders, you know what I'm saying, we decided to get with C's and say, okay, as a leader of it, we can really end it if we just come together and say that's in the past, man.
Because you gotta think,
we moved on.
It's 20 years later, man, and these young kids that's just now, digging deep and hearing them songs, they still choosing sides to this day. You know what I mean? So like Edie said, that was us being generals. Like, yo, if we could get past this, if we could, do some music with C's and get past it in the honor of Big and Pac, then y'all fans should be able to do it. You know what I mean? We really lived this shit. It ain't just no records for us. And, we was really there. Those was really our brothers. Fuck the rap shit. Them was our brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up.
And the thing with Pac, though, talking about legacy, he had so much music in the stash. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, so much music. Like, it was still rapping from the grave, man.
Right. I mean, shit, we was working, man. If you do 3-4 songs
and there's more.
How many you got at the end of the week? Damn near 20-something songs. So if you're doing this shit every day, that's what he was on.
So shit's still to come.
And there's more.
Yeah. Machiavelli live on, baby. What more can you say,
Exactly. A lot of conspiracy theories that he was in Cuba.
He out here somewhere. I don't know where he at.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth right now, man. In case y'all ain't know, he in Cuba, he in Africa, he in London, he in the United States, he on Mars, he everywhere, man.
Machiavelli live on, man. Believe
Find him if you can.
And he's a one artist. Like, jail time made him just come out stronger, man. Just jail time just made him stronger, man.
Being locked up, man, it could bring out the beast in you. And he was a free spirit. You know what I mean? He shouldn't have been locked up first and foremost. You know what I mean? So just imagine you locked up. You shouldn't be locked up. A man of that stature, his heart was beating fire, man. You know what I mean?
And I don't want to speak for him as far as what jail did for him, but I do know he was falsely incarcerated and he was not happy about that, and he wasn't going back. You know what I mean? So I do know that because he verbalized that. Now, what jail did for him, I don't know. Being in jail, falsely accused for something you didn't do for 8 months, missing your loved ones, missing out on time, you could be getting work done. I don't know what kind of positive could come out from that, except for it might have slowed him down a little bit.
Yeah. He came out so strong. You know what I mean?
He came out like a beast
mode.
He went in strong too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, for real, man. So, what's next for Outlaws, baby?
Man, we just working, man, touring. We got movies coming. We all got solo albums on the way. I got a clothing line, Outlaw University. Go to outlawuniversity.net. You feel me? Follow us on Twitter at the Outlaws. Follow us on Facebook, man. We just working, man. You know what I mean? And gonna continue to feed the people good music. That's why we still around 20 years, man. You know what I mean? Staying true to who we are. You know what I mean? Regardless of what's going on in the game, it's like we ain't focused on what they doing. You know what I mean? We focus on what we doing. You feel me?
And it's coming up on 20 years, not only of his passing, but of us as a group. Officially the Outlaws. So we celebrating next year, man. We're gonna be coming to all 4 corners of the world. Be on the lookout for us. We got so much product coming to, not only clothes but books, movies, more music. Like I said, be on the lookout for it all. Even bringing a couple of artists in. Be on the lookout for OFL Digital. Definitely bringing in some new blood in the game. So the legacy continues, man.
Legacy continues.
As well as the struggle.
And who would have thought, like 20 years deep, man, we're still in the game, man.
God is good, man. God is good, bro.
Shout out to YouTube and the internet and things of that nature.
Right, yes.
Shout out to this man. He been holding it down out here for a long time, man. You got to salute the OGs, man. Straight up. Salute to the big homie.
Tell us, baby. Yo, Outlaws, Tim Westwood TV.
Outlaws.
Man. Good to link you, man.
Man, appreciate you.
I once
for
made
having
Park
us,
up in
man.
Harlem, man. The energy around that dude, man. The energy.
Awesome.
The excitement around that. He shut down Harlem, man.
Yeah,
He was just going to
definitely.
Sylvia's for some chicken. Shut down Harlem, baby.
Shout
the
out to
energy of that
Harlem.
guy,
That's how the big
man.
homie used to do, man.
The
Shout out
energy,
to
the
Harlem,
excitement, man.
Sylvia's.
Appreciate the big homie for having us. We out here shutting shit down, man. And we will be back next year for our 20-year anniversary tour. It's Outlaw for life, man. Machiavelli live on, Killer Gaddafi live on. Ch-ch-yeah!
YouTube.com/Tim Westwood TV.